Right guys, so hello and welcome back to, welcome to a new series. What I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be creating a FIFA career mode as a manager on FIFA 15. And what I tend to like to do as a manager, I tend to like to make average teams into like good, big, dominant forces. So I think I'm going to go with quite a standard BPL team, maybe a team that struggled this year. And a good budget is always helpful. Newcastle, 14.5 million. Yeah, I think I might go with Newcastle, I reckon. Right, so Newcastle United are excited about their future with Flopper, and so they should be, because I'm going to make them into a dominant force. Right, so we are in our managerial hub, and we've already got some emails. Let's have a look what we want. So the board reviewed our chances in the domestic cup. We want to reach the round of 16. That's easily doable. Transfer market's open, that's always good to know. Sure, be looking to bring people in. Got some scouts. Who we got here? We've got our board of director introducing himself, and then we've got our league objectives. What do they want? They want us to finish mid-table, which is good. I'm thinking we can easily push for Europe. Good push for Europe. So if we go and look at our squad, so we see who we've got in here. So we've got some decent players. We've got Papi Cisse up front. We've got Sissoko, Janmat, Krull. Krull's definitely one we want to hold on to, because I know he's got good growth, so he'll be a great player. And we've still got Cabella in this. So yeah, we've got a good squad, but we are looking to bring some people in. I definitely think we need to bring a left mid in and another striker. And possibly a left back, unless we've got any that are sat on the bench. We've got Taylor, but 73. That's not really much. So definitely left back, striker, left mid, and then we'll have a general scan of everyone else to see who else we've got. Right, so I've already got a few players in mind that I want to bring in that I know from experience. One of those is Will Hughes from Derby. So we're going to get our scout to scout him and hopefully come back with some good reports. Hopefully Derby won't want too much money for him. And another player we're going to look at is Berahino as a striker. Nice young talent, lots of future ahead of him. So hopefully if they don't want too much for him, then we can find him as a good strike partner for Cisse. Right, so looking at the left mids now, I think I'm just looking at the Premier League, and there's a few that I might just want to have a look at. So one is Marko Arnautovic. Now his value's quite high, so I don't know whether I want to pay for that much for him, but we might be able to get him down. Another one is Balassi. We haven't got a value for him, so we're just going to get him scouted, have a quick look. Hopefully they come back with a good price. Any other we can afford? Maybe have a look at Januzaj, see if we can tempt him in any way. Mane, we know he's a good player, so let's just have a look. I'm just going to quickly look through some more of these. None of these are looking too promising for me, but hopefully I can get one of those three and hopefully get a good solid left midfielder. Now once again we're looking in the Premiership, but now for left backs. So left backs, we've not got as much freedom as to look with people. Maybe have a look at Flanagan, see if he's got any potential. But I'm just trying to see who we can afford. Maybe Moreno, just have a quick scout. There's nothing wrong with scouting. Luke Shaw, maybe. Danny Rose. Danny Rose could be a good shout. I'll give him a scout. Bertrand, we'll give him a shout because I reckon he'll have good growth because he's a good young player. So another thing we need to look at doing is possibly selling some players, because we'll get some more budget. So who have we got? We've got these loaned in, right? Let's have a look at age first. Let's sort it by age. We'll have the oldest ones first. So Taylor's a good left back, but I'm looking at getting a new one in. So if I get a new left back in, then I might sell him for 1.7. So I'll just put him on the transfer market just for now. Play at 68, at 28. Goalkeeper, I've got Krull, so we'll send you out. And then just some of these youth people, I'm just going to add to loan list, send them out for season loan, clear some wage budget for the season. Right, so that's them all added for loan, and I've put a few people up for transfer, so hopefully I can get some money, get some more budget, and maybe bring some better players in. So now we're just going to whiz through some of the calendar, give time for people maybe to make some transfer bids on my players, maybe some loans. Oh, here we go already. Ooh, we got a transfer offer for Colaccini. Now, I didn't put Colaccini up, and he's probably my best centre-back, so I'm going to reject that offer. I'm not going to disallow further offers, I'm just going to reject it because they might offer me a lot of money to which I can't refuse. And I believe there was also an email that the final report on Arnautovich is back. So let's have a look at him. 77 overall, 4.9 million. I reckon we can go for him. So I'm going to approach Stoke City to buy him. But they're looking between 6.7 and 8 for him. But I'm going to go with 5.5. Because I want to look at bringing other players in. So right, so we've whizzed on a bit further, and now we've got a bid for Czech Tiote. Now Tiote will be crucial in this squad, so just going to reject all offers and disallow future offers. Nobody is going to come in and take Tiote away from me. Right, so we've had a reply from Stoke City saying that the offer for Arnautovic is unacceptable. 8 million. I don't know whether I can afford 8 million for him. I'm going to try 6.5, and maybe I might select a player to send the other way as well. So who was I looking at getting rid of? Who was that right mid? It was Obertan, weren't it? Gabriel Obertan. I'll add him to it, and if they don't come back with accepting that, then I might have to look at other options for my left mid position. Right, so plenty of emails say, right, there's been a transfer offer for Tim Krul. That's being rejected straight away, not even looking at it, because I need to keep Krul, I need to keep my first team keeper. And we've just got loads of scout reports back on all the players, so I'm just going to have a flick through them. Right, so Will Hughes has come back, and I really, really like Will Hughes as a player. So they want 3.8. I'll go 3.5 just to see if, get a bit of leniency, get a bit of, undercut them a little bit. Another one we've got back is Balassi. Now they're looking for quite a bit for a rated 73 striker, because I've got another 73 striker at the moment, so they're looking at about 6. I'll go for 6 million, so then I can get him and Hughes, and then maybe look at selling someone to bring in a left midfielder. Also Januzaj, come back at rated 75, that looks like it could be a good buy, so we've maybe put 7 million down on him, see what they say. Now at left mid, I've just put a bid in for Januzaj at 7 million, but Balassi's coming back a lot cheaper, so that could be the better option to go with. So if I go 4.5 for Balassi, and maybe offer them Obertan as well, just to seal the deal, and then I'll be able to get him, Will Hughes, and then hopefully a striker in as well. Danny Rose is rated 74, and they want about 4 million for him. So this could be good, because I could then hopefully get Danny Rose, get Balassi, Berahino and Hughes all in one transfer market. That'd be huge. I might have to sell a few players, but I've got no problem in doing that. Now, I just said I was aiming to get Danny Rose, but looking at Ryan Bertrand, he looks like a better player. I think he's going for around the same price. So I reckon it'd be a toss-up between which. I think it's just about who I could get cheaper, really, so I'm able to afford other people. Right, so we've got plenty of things back and not looking good so far. To me, they all say unacceptable. Right, gonna have to start looking at. So they want 5.5 for Ryan Bertrand. We'll go 5 and see if they accept that. I just need to look at my budget. Spurs want 5.5 for Danny Rose as well. I'm going to be struggling. I'm going to go for 5 for him as well. Who else have we got? Crystal Palace for Yannick Balassi. Say that that's not enough with the inclusion of Obertan. So if I go to 5 million in Obertan, hopefully that'll just clinch the deal a little bit there. And Manchester United have said unacceptable for Januzaj, which is fine. I'm going to not pursue him anymore. 7 million's quite a lot of money. They want 8.5 million for Berahino. Now that's a lot of money, and I don't think I can afford that. So I'm going to store that for a minute. But Derby with Will Hughes wants 6 million. I'll try for 5.5 and hopefully I can get him. So that leaves me enough budget for everyone else. Now Palace have said they're not interested in the player and the amount on its own is not good enough. But though, if I'm willing to make a new offer, they'll accept it. Right, So I think I'm going to try and get Balassi. So if I remove him, how do I remove him? There we go. And then maybe put it up to 6 million and submit that offer. I might have to wait till the next transfer market to maybe bring some of them in. So Spurs want 5 and a bit for Danny Rose. I might leave that till the summer, because at the moment I can play Taylor there until I either sign him or make some more money. So I think I'm going to leave the left back position for now. Oh no, this is Stephen Taylor. I thought this was Ryan Taylor. Now, Stephen Taylor, 75 rated centre back. I'm going to not disallow future offers, but I'm going to reject that because I think I can play him and Colaccini in the middle, and it'll be a good centre back pairing. Oh, but 5 million for Ryan Bertrand, that's fine. Right, what does he want? 3. Yeah, that's fine. I'm going to have him as an important first team player. So that hopefully he accepts that. So that's 5 million down. So I'm down to 9 already. Whereas these are pretty persistent that they want 6 for Will Hughes. So I'm going to have to go 6 million and see what they say about that. However, Crystal Palace have just come back to me and said that they are accepting 6 million for Yannick Balassi, so I'm fine with that. He wants 40,000 a week, that's fine, and I'm going to have you as an important first team player. Hopefully he accepts that and gets into my club. Right, we've just signed a left back, and now we've had a bid for Ryan Taylor of 1.2 million. Do I accept that, or do I try and go? I'm going to try and go for 1.5 and see what they come back with. I'll happily sell him for 1.5 million. We've also had an offer accepted from Derby for Will Hughes, who wants 20,000 a week. 20,000, and you could be an important first team player for me as well, Mr. William. Right, so Ryan Bertrand has accepted his contract, so let's accept him and bring him into the club. That leaves me with 9.5 million left in the old bank account. Yannick Balassi has also accepted his contract, so that does, however, only leave me with 3.5 million, so I won't be able to afford Hughes when it comes down to it. So I might have to either try and sell a few more players or get him in the next transfer window. Right, I've also had a transfer offer for Rob Elliott, who I believe's... Oh, he's not one of... Oh, he's that goalkeeper. Maybe if I get a bit more for him, I might be able to afford Will Hughes. So I'm just going to pump it up by 100. And QPR have come back for Ryan Taylor back with 1.2. So if I accept that, I'll be pushing 6 million for the Will Hughes transfer, so I'm going to accept that. I'm going to let him go for that price. And Will Hughes has also accepted his contract. However, I don't feel... No, I still need to find 2.5 million, so I'm going to stall that for now. Hopefully get it up to 6 million before I can sign him. Right, so guys, we're going to leave it here for now. I'll start the next episode playing my first game of the season with some of the new signings. This has just been a kind of get to know the team, try and figure out how we're going to develop for the rest of the season. Bring some young talent through is what I'm thinking. Young talent. Right, so I'll see you in a bit.